Not that hot. Hello, by the way. Not much commentary in this video so far. Deliberate, I guess, once I started filming. Jotul. Bought it a week ago for 600. It was advertised for 800. I paid €600 for it. What do I think of it? It's a fantastic fire. You can run it like this with the door open, no smoke, more heat, quicker burn time, fair enough. It gives out less heat on this top plate than I would have hoped for or expected. Spit test, you spit on it and the spit doesn't move, it just hisses, it doesn't bounce off, it's not that hot. Gives out tons of heat from the sides. Really a lot of radiated heat from underneath as well. That goes on the bottom normally. I took it off and I took the stove apart. I took it all apart to transport it, which is good because it's really heavy. It's much heavier than the smaller version. So this lifts off. This is bolted on, this section that lifts off with a gasket. This is bolted, and I would put a gasket on there rather than set it in cement again. So far it's running with just some fiberglass insulation around it. This is all masticed along the bottom and at the sides, but it's all just put together with the same fiberglass as this, sides and back at the moment. You probably can't see much of it, but yeah, you can see that it's split in the middle of the cast iron, which is a common problem on these. That top vertical, the horizontal tube is bent. It's no longer straight, it's bent with the plate. I think it's not particularly effective. You don't get a lot of air through it. But it's pulling really well with the door open. It runs really well. So it's quite a versatile fire in that it'll run a long time. It'll run long. I've only used it once before, but already I've noticed it's long running. It'll take a 60cm log, so it's flexible in that way as well. You can have smaller or larger. You can go 40cm is nice in there. Kind of 18 inches. It's good. And the output is good. It's good with the door open. Really, I'm surprised the phone's still running actually, because it's been so hot. I thought it might have closed down, but it's giving out some good heat. So yeah, €600. This glass is damaged. It could polish up. I've cleaned it with vinegar and baking soda, and it hasn't. And tried sort of flattening it with, well, I tried mopping it, but I didn't have a very good connection between the cloth I was using and the mop head. And the top piece of wood is from the local wood on the ground, and I cut it up. It's that lot. All that is recuperated wood. Yeah, that is, yeah. And quite a bit more. And the bottom log is a piece of oak that I bought and paid for, and had in 1 metre lengths, and have had to cut up. Then there's a piece on top of that. There's another piece that I bought in the same lot. So in other words, I bought